Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your November Tarot forecast. This looks amazing. You have the Ace of Coins, the Nine of Coins, the Six of Wands, the Empress. This is about expansion, fun, flirty, sexy energy. This is like people noticing you. And I feel like that's because you've been really doing the work or figuring out how to establish boundaries in a stronger way. I feel like you are not feeling so obligated to do everything for other people anymore. And you're really going to notice when you're ignoring your intuition, when you're ignoring your needs, when you're ignoring your own vision and goals, and instead you're just prioritizing other people all the time. You're going to really notice that it creates a lot of friction. It creates a lot of issues and a lot of tension. And I feel like you're going to notice in your body that you're feeling like ugh, or frustrated or angry or whatever. And maybe you don't know why that kind of energy is coming up so strong. I think it has something to do with Mars being in Cancer right now. This is really activating a lot of emotion and potentially impulsive action, or feeling like you're recognizing how when you are triggered, you would typically respond, or what your natural impulse is to do. But if you can pause, and I think right now it's really important because we're in Scorpio season, and Scorpio is a water sign. You are a water sign, so you're really gonna be affected by Scorpio season. This Scorpio season, which is also the card in the middle of your reading, okay, right here, you have the Strength card here, and you have the Seven of Cups. When you have Mars in your sign, like right now, you are going to notice that when you have emotional triggers, so something happens or someone says something and you get an emotional response internally, you feel fired up or you feel sad or angry or whatever, you're going to have an impulsive reaction. You're going to want to either freak out or recluse or do whatever. When we're in Scorpio season, you have an opportunity to pause and to think or examine why you want to do what you're doing. So this is a really powerful time for you to recognize when something happens, how do I typically respond? And do I like that response? If I don't like that response because it's not helpful, because it just causes more chaos or whatever, then now is a really good opportunity for you to recognize that and to stop doing it and to pivot and to decide in a different way how you want to respond to the things happening around you. Now, I say that because with this Scorpio season, this is about the subconscious, okay? So the deep programs in the mind, those programs are the ones running the show and influencing a lot of our behavior, okay? So we need to, at different points in our life, we have to review like how we behave, how we act, how we respond to the world around us. Because imagine there's like different like milestones, like you are born and you grow up and you're just absorbing your parents' behavior. You're learning from society, from TV, from whatever is popular. So you're learning and you will integrate that behavior. At some point, that behavior feels natural and normal, and you'll just act like that and you just go for it. But at some point, you're gonna recognize, like, why do I continue doing that? Like, I don't really like that. Maybe it's connected to different habits, especially because we're in Scorpio season. So what addictions or habits or tendencies do we have? So for example, maybe in high school or college, you were really stressed out. You didn't feel like you connected with other people or whatever. And for you to self-soothe, you would, grab a beer or drink a glass of wine or something like that, which is fine. But my point is, maybe then throughout the years, that became your go-to for stress relief, was having a glass of wine. And now maybe you've been doing that for 10, 15, 20 years, and you're just thinking like, I'm really noticing that every time I'm stressed, I freak out, or I want to smoke, or I want to fuck, or I want to shop, or I want to have this glass of wine, or whatever. So Scorpio season invites us to recognize where we are stuck in those tendencies or habits, and to just review and see, like, is this really benefiting me? I'm not saying you have to stop. I'm just saying maybe you want to recreate a relationship with that thing. Now, if you recognize, that's beautiful and amazing, perfect. If you can recognize and then try and change something, amazing. That is what is going to invite in a lot of success, because where you have one limitation in your life, it actually spills over and influences all other areas of your life. So if you notice that you have a limitation here, it's actually also affecting your relationships. It's affecting your work. It's affecting your personal life, like everything. It's not just in this one little area. It spills over and influences the whole life, right? So what this is saying is, when you begin to recognize that there are other options, because you have that Seven of Cups here, and the Seven of Cups is an invitation to recognize other offers. When you recognize that, and you see that if you invest your time, your energy, your money into a different way, you will get different results. That is what this Ace of Coins is talking about, okay? This can also be connected to new business ideas or collaborations. And I say that because whatever you're going to do, if you're recognizing that you have this old habit or limitation, and I'm saying this now, it's really coming through strong because Saturn very soon will be moving direct. I believe it happens at the same time as this next full moon. So like Saturn moving direct is about us recognizing how we want to shift the structures and the habits in our lives so that our investments of time, energy, and money come back to us with more results, more opportunity, more expansion, more benefit, right? So this Ace of Coins is an invitation for you to recognize how you can start investing your time, energy, and money in different ways. When you do that, like you have a Six of Wands, you have a King of Pentacles, you have a Nine of Coins, you also have a Two of Cups. It's like, holy shit, Cancer. Holy shit. Like, so many opportunities open, so many doors open, so many new collaborations. And again, with that Nine of Coins, I really feel like you're going to be connecting more with your health, your body. Maybe you want to go shopping and buy some new clothes, or you want to change your hair or do something like that. I feel like this is a really good idea for you because there's something about changing the physical, either your clothing or something in your apartment or whatever, but seeing something different outside of you, it helps you also believe that you are changing. And if you change your external world and you change your habits at the same time, it's really supportive for this next chapter. And I feel like that's going to invite in a lot of new energy. Now, you're going to have a lot of strength. You've got the World card here. You've got the Two of Wands here. Like, you will have a lot of energy, a lot of strength, and a lot of power. And I think it's really important that you use that to do whatever you can to expand yourself in new ways. Now, with this Empress card and this High Priestess, you are definitely thinking about the next chapter and how you want to create something new. Mars will be retrograde, as I already said. Mercury will be retrograde very soon. So this is not really the time for you to be like moving forward 100%, like just on the foot on the gas. Like, it's not the time for that. This is more about reviewing, reassessing, reimagining, maybe rebudgeting. You also have the Lovers card here. Like, maybe rebudgeting your time, rebudgeting your finances or whatever. But when you make these shifts and you reinvest your time into things that make you feel good, make you feel sexy, make you feel proud of yourself and creative and expansive, that Nine of Coins, like, this is the fun, flirty, sexy energy that will attract other partners 100%. Okay? So you will be finding over the next coming months, you also have the Moon card here, okay? So like, and that Scorpio energy, true. We just had the first new moon after eclipse season. So eclipse season was really helping us close the door, wrapping up old relationships, wrapping up old projects, letting go of some romantic partners, collaborations, just things that are not meant to be in your next chapter. But when we clean things up, we have more available space, okay? So now you have all of this space. So what are you doing with that space? You want to call in new connections, call in new collaborations, call in new ways of earning money, new romance, etc. And that will come like, hello, Two of Cups and the Lover's card. Like, are you serious? This is all about collaborations, connections, and romance. So how do you call that in faster? You have to set the intention and actually actively work with the universe to do that. So you can watch the new moon workshop. We just had the first new moon of this new 6-month cycle. This 6-month cycle will carry you into 2025. So whatever you are setting your intentions for now, they're going to start showing up from now until 2025. This is really important for us, especially because we are in Scorpio season. We had a Scorpio new moon, okay? Scorpio is about transformation. Scorpio is about intense power. And Scorpio is about, honestly, it's about like fun and sex and money, taxes. It's secrets, so maybe secret skills that we haven't fully pulled out. This is about working with occult practices, meaning really like meditation, like witchcraft, just using your own personal power to manifest the life that you really want. So again, to kickstart that new 6-month cycle properly, I would strongly suggest that you watch the new moon workshop. It's 25 minutes. You can pay whatever you want. It's literally donation based. Like, I don't care what you pay. The button's right here. I love you. I will see you very soon. I'm also hosting a live 11/11 activation workshop on 11/11, okay? So that's gonna be a very strong energetic activation. If you're interested, I will also add the tickets here. Let me know in the comments if this was helpful. Send this to a friend, share it on your Instagram stories. These are free. I literally do these every month for you. So support me back, okay? I love you. I'll see you very soon. Ciao.